got the case definition from from WHO. I don't know if that answers the question.
Okay, thank you very much. We have come to the end of this session. Thank you, presenters. Thank you, audience, for listening. I have an important announcement, please. It was observed that so many bags were left within the hall when you went to take tea. Please, whenever you are going out, go out with your bags and your personal items. Please. Thank you.
Please, can we put our hands together for our moderators? Thank you very much. I would like to call forward the next set of moderators, Professor Dionisio and Dr. Chima. And they will be taking the next plenary. I also want these people to be aware of their roles, which will be holding during the concurrent oral session after lunch. We have the session moderators for Congress Hall, Dr. Baoping Zhu and Dr. Janeth Gamba. For Kanu Hall, we have Dr. Cynthia Sema and Dr. Jared Omolo. For Edo Hall, we have Dr. Andre Mackenzie and Dr. Zainab Gura. And these are the evaluators for those sessions. For Congress Hall, we have Bernard Sawadogo, A.A. Abubakar, and Kip Baggett. For Kanu Hall, we have Timothy Doyle, Zegeye Helemariam, and M.B. Sufyan. For Edo Hall, we have Jerry Gibson, Wako Boru, and Gabriel Pogensi.
Well, it's a privilege to see everyone here. Welcome once again to this session. I trust Professor Dionisio is somewhere busy and will be joining us once he's here. Because we have to proceed, I will go on to invite the speakers for the next session. And then we have two very able and well-experienced speakers who will be sharing with us on some sort of a continuation of what we had introduction in the first plenary, talking about use of informatics in public health or in emergency response. May I have the privilege to call Dr. Tony Stewart, please. Dr. Tony Stewart of Goan, could you please come forward? Yeah, no, that's okay. No, to come in front. Okay, thank you. So Dr. Tony Stewart is already seated here. So I'll invite the second speaker to come up in front. Mr. Daniel Tom Abel, please, could you come to the front? So we're going to follow the order we have had since morning. The speakers will make their presentation, trying to keep to the time. And we will write down the audience and participants, take notes, note your comments and your questions. And at the end of both presentations, we will take some questions and comments to enrich our knowledge. Without much ado, I would like to invite the vet speaker to mount the podium. Yes, and we'll be speaking for about 20 minutes. If it's less, we'll be happy. So we can go to lunch early. The speaker actually is somebody I'm very privileged to know, and I'm very proud to have him here speaking to us. And first of all, Tom, welcome back. Daniel Tom Abba is a senior data scientist at the Helmholtz Center for Infection Research, or HZI, in Brunswick, Germany. He was previously a senior data manager with Afenet here in Nigeria. And about the same time, he was also serving as the data manager for actually the premier in-country data manager for the National Polio Emergency Operations Center on secondment from the CDC and STOP. Daniel also served as the first and hopefully only data manager for the Ebola emergency outbreak in Nigeria in 2014, and was part of the excellent public health team that did great work for Nigeria and for the world at large. His primary research interests are in information technology, e-health, m-health, mobile application development, surveillance, infectious diseases, prevention and control mechanisms, real-time situational awareness.
Kind of innovative technology can we base our surveillance system on, and can we base our outbreak management on? What kind of tools are out there that can do this dual function? One, of doing proper surveillance and also be able to manage outbreaks out there. The methodology we tried to use in this case was to do a systematic search based on some search engines. Most of you know Google Scholar, and most of you also, of course, many of you here have used Medline a lot, and Embase, Cab Abstract, Popline. So we did a search strategy to see what tools are out there that can actually fit into this criteria and give us the three functionality that helps contain any outbreak. In this case, the EVD outbreak that we have. And according to WHO 2012, according to the E1 guideline, it was said that one, there are three key factors that can help to contain any EVD outbreak. One, contact tracing capability, surveillance capability, and case management. Once we are able to efficiently boost these three factors,